Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's really dark. My apologies. It's me, Heidi Hollis, and I decided I wanted to do another paranormal screening of A Haunting, Face of Evil. I haven't seen it. A Haunting has to be probably one of the most deliciously intriguing and frightening paranormal shows out there, and I'm excited that they've got some new episodes. And I'm going to screen it with you guys because I have a firm belief that pretty much any haunting I come across, oh, there comes some light, there's a shadow person or hat man involved all the time. All the time. I cannot show you the episode because YouTube will shut this down, and that's not cool. So I'm gonna sit here and screen. Oh, you can see my comic up there. See right there. That's my Bigfoot I draw called the Outlanders comic. Um, I am like it. I'm in Chicago. It is absolutely freezing, so I am like all fuzzied up. I got my fuzzy jams on, and the most fuzziest blanket on it. So we're gonna start screening this thing, and we're gonna see what we come across. Faces of Evil. This should be interesting, I think. Anyways, we're off to see the wizard. Sorry, I can't show it to you because copyright stuff.
The girl and her father.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. We're queuing it up. We're queuing it up. Sorry. I should have done that beforehand, shouldn't I?
What's going on in your house?
It didn't start from the beginning.
Today, Marky has come to terms with her gift.
It's still going on.
This is the end of the old one. Why did they do that to me? It looked like it was for real. My apologies. You could tell I did this on a whim. Okay, here comes the brand new one. Oh, haunting. I love it.
After a mother takes a trip to a haunted plantation, a dark entity invades her home.
I think there's a spirit in our house.
And attacks her children.
Symbol. There was an upside down cross with a pitchfork on top of it.
Ooh.
The evil is everywhere.
When I looked up and I saw his face, the man was in the car with his phone.
And won't stop until it's destroyed.
Ooh, freaky.
There is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows.
I'm gonna get my Chicago mixed popcorn. Don't mind me. Cheesy and caramel.
They are open. Nightmares become reality.
Mount Herman, Louisiana is what it says at the bottom. Let's see what happens here.
I had this eerie feeling that I was being watched.
In the fall of 2010, Joy Stinson sensed a presence in her home.
I heard footsteps approaching. They came right in the room with me.
Hey, Chad. Basements suck. This lady's in the basement. She sees somebody standing behind. Right. Standing behind one of the shelves. She turns the light on, nothing's there. She has a confused look on her face now. Dum. Seems kind of voodoo-ish, this episode. She's coming back into the room. Turns the light on. Her husband scares her.
Honey, you scared me.
I'm sorry. I just came down to see what was taking so long. Just find your suitcase?
Yeah, I did. I thought I heard this noise, but I guess it's nothing. Let's go finish lunch.
We're
I
watching
brushed it off completely. It's normal.
a
I
haunting
just thought it was the old house making noises.
called Faces of Evil. This is a brand new episode. For some reason on my controller it didn't say which episode, but it's season 9, Faces of Evil.
November 23rd, 2010 is a special day for Joy.
I was a registered nurse. My colleagues from work, we were all close-knit. We had planned a trip.
Who else is auditioning for the school play?
Ellie, Allie, Emma, and Ellie's probably gonna get the lead because she's gotten everyone since like kindergarten.
You're gonna be fine. Make Daddy run lines with you while I'm gone, okay?
Okay.
My oldest daughter is very close to me. She enjoys the outdoors, too. Recreation, sports.
Did you fix my dress yet?
Yep, it's in your closet.
What a demanding child.
Mom, I don't want you to go.
Oh, I know, sweetie. But guess what? I'm gonna be with my friends, okay?
My little girl, my baby, is just, she's bubbling with personality. She's got a spirit of her own.
I love you. Can you do me a favor? Go get me my purse.
My middle daughter is my brainiac. She's very smart, very into her schoolwork. She's a high achiever.
Hey,
What?
try to have some fun while I'm gone, okay?
Can't promise you.
Try, okay?
Hey, love you.
Love you too.
Hey,
Hey.
don't worry.
I won't.
The quiet before the storm.
Okay.
If anything happens, it's just a phone call away.
Okay.
Right?
Love you.
Love you too.
Looking for shadow people in Hat Man.
We enjoyed the country lifestyle that we were living. We just really enjoyed our time together.
Name of my books?
Joy and her friends set off for an overnight stay at a haunted plantation.
Mount Hermon is about 50 miles north of New Orleans.
Name of my books are The Secret War,
Most of that's dwindled away.
The
but it's
Hat
still
Man.
Really rural backwoods country.
Jesus is
The
no
area
joke.
is known for its stately historic
If you go to
plantation.
My
HeidiHollis.com,
friends and I were going to the haunted plantation.
you'll find
just
all
for
my
fun.
books there and my radio
It was just
shows.
entertainment, basically.
I have a radio show tonight at 8.
Actually, this house was built
Gonna be talking about aliens tonight.
in 1804. No. Yes, and it sat on a huge plantation. There were 200 acres surrounded, planted in sugarcane and rice.
So this lady's gone to a plantation. I guess it's cursed to the highest mountain.
We took a tour of the house, which was intriguing. I enjoyed looking at the antiques.
I really must tell you this. They do say that the spirit of the original owner was a colonel back in the 1800s. And, well, his spirit is apparently still active on the land.
That's when you run.
Would
Active
you like
spirits.
to, Carla? Oh, let's go this way.
People like to visit haunted places. I'm not a big fan.
This plantation was notoriously haunted. I didn't really have an opinion about that. I just went for fun. I wasn't sure if I believed in ghosts or not.
Mm. No gracias. She's taking photos. Must be something she did to get this thing to come with her from that.
After a weekend
Visit.
of fun, Joy returns home.
A lot of people tour this place. Why would something attach to her versus somebody else?
That was okay.
I wonder.
I just found out I have to go out of town all next week, though.
Ugh,
I missed you this morning. How was the trip?
it was fun. I just finished uploading pictures. Want to see them?
Sure.
Haven't done one of these in a while, sharing with you guys while I watch one of these shows.
It was actually really nice. They had all these antiques.
We took a lot of photos of each other. We took a lot of photos of the plantation.
She's got a lot of
general.
orbs in the photos. That's it.
Yeah. Oh. That's weird.
What?
Does it look like a face to you?
It was
Zooming.
a man's face with a strong jawbone, strong nose. It was definitely a man's face.
In a mirror in one of her pictures.
I don't see anything.
Not that clear. You have to
My
really
husband,
zoom
he wasn't
in.
that interested in it. He really thought it was nothing, and he kind of brushed it off.
I would too.
But Joy isn't convinced.
She
I
keeps
wasn't
looking
sure
at
what to
it.
think about it, if it was real, if it was not. It was disturbing, yet I was intrigued with the image.
Okay, it looks like a man's face the closer they zoom in on it.
Afternoon, while her husband is out of town, Joy takes a nap after her shift at the hospital.
My husband was gone a lot. He worked out of town as a welder with a refrigeration company, and he was gone during the week.
I have it kind of loud. I turned it down. You know your husband's gone and the door open? Run.
Honey?
Yes. Yes, dear. You know he's gone. Why are you saying honey?
Thought my husband had come home from work early, perhaps.
He was coming home early. Creeping around the corner to see who opened the door. Came all the way down the stairs.
Honey?
Keep saying it. The light's flickering on and off. Look like the pits of hell of lights flashing in this open doorway. I would not go there. And I've seen demons. No, thank you. No. I'm not cuckoo. You guys hear it okay?
It was like a pressure that came up behind me. Something just in the room with me.
Artistic interpretation going on here. There's like a voodoo priest shaking a cane. Oh, hold on. I gotta skip over the commercials. YouTube would really yank it down if I had commercials playing on here. You guys didn't recognize that commercial, did you? But someone was asking, that's why I was mentioning my names in my books. The Secret War, The Hat Man, Jesus is No Joke, Fickle Finders, Picture Prayers. I have 6 books out, and I'm putting another book out here soon. I would say go to HeidiHollis.com, and then you can see all my books listed there. My radio shows have millions of listeners, and I host The Outlander Show, which is tonight at 8. I host UFO Headline News, which is a daily show. And I co-host on the Kevin Cook Show every Tuesday. And if you go to InceptionRadioNetwork.com or IRNChat.com, you can listen to the shows and listen live and chat live and all that good stuff. All right, we're starting again. A haunting. Love it. Love it. It's like my favorite.
Joyce Stinson has been feeling uneasy in her own home.
She should. The door's open. Why don't you go get a stick and poke the monster with it? See if it bites you. Wakes up. Okay, so Shaman is shaking his stick behind her. Turns around, nothing's there.
I turned around and looked, and there was nothing there. I didn't see anything.
Artistic
I would
interpretation.
just play it off that I needed sleep, that I was tired, and that it was just an old house. It was going to make noises.
Old house don't open doors. Cuckoo.
Made popcorn.
Thanks. So, what do you feel like watching?
Anything but sports.
All right, I'll find us a movie.
My husband and I were in the living room watching TV, and our children were in bed.
interesting sound. Like a voodoo priest shaking a big rattle.
I'll go check on her. Don't eat all the popcorn.
I promise.
I thought maybe they were up playing around. I went and checked in on her.
Where do you live? Where are you here?
Always go for the kids.
Where do you live?
In your house.
No, I'm never going away with you.
Sweetie, it's late. Why are you up?
I'm talking to the man in my room.
My youngest daughter was having a conversation in a room by herself and asked if she was actually speaking to someone.
Man? What man, baby? There's no man in here. No time for imaginary friends, okay? Get back to bed.
They didn't describe the man. I'm thinking it's
She
gonna be
was
a
saying,
hat
no,
man.
I won't leave with you.
But we don't know.
I thought maybe she had an imaginary friend.
He loves you.
Lights out, be near me. Lights out, man in here. Lights out, be near me. Lights out,
That's the girl really singing. That's an actual recording of the child singing Lights Out, He Near Me.
Man in here? Where's the man, baby?
He's right there. Can't you see him?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's okay. Mommy's here. Sleep with me tonight, okay?
Ah, Mom was smart. She picked up their
She
daughter.
sang a heartbreaking song. Lights out, he near me. Lights out, leave the light on. Man is in here.
Ooh, that gives me chills.
I was concerned because something was really scaring my child.
I wonder why the mom recorded that. Isn't that interesting? Artistic interpretation, they have an African
Over the next few days,
looking
Joy
person
can't help but think
standing
about
there.
all the strange events taking place in her house
Very
since
weird.
her trip to the haunted plantation.
I was still trying to wrap my mind around what was going on. My husband was convinced that she had an imaginary friend. I was very intrigued by it, and I was trying to put together the pieces as to what was happening in my house. Was it related to the plantation?
She's recording
I
her
became
house.
obsessed with looking at the pictures, trying to put some
Oh,
puzzle
no.
pieces together as to what was happening.
She's looking at the pictures, zooming in on them. She keeps
I was
staring
trying
at
to
that
document
face
as
in the
much
mirror.
as I could about the activity in our home, whether recording, taking pictures.
Yeah.
I did it because mainly I wanted to prove my own sanity myself. Because I would think, am I really seeing this?
Neck pillow. Oh, that feels better. Sometimes it's best to leave things alone. Some people look and look and look into something. And something looks back.
As the days turn into nights, disturbing events continue in the house.
She's having a nightmare. Somebody's feet walking towards her in the bedroom.
One night I was sleeping in the bed with my husband, and the bed started violently shaking, and I awoke.
Why do beds shake?
I looked up and saw a figure of a man. I was terrified.
Figure of a man is a guy looking African again, holding a stick. She didn't describe it, but it might be artistic interpretation. Get it? She's being pinned down now and choked. Huh. Commercials. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. You know, it's hard to say with this so far because they're not really describing the man in the room that the little girl saw. And This lady didn't describe the African man, but there's like an African who's like from the bush or something with a stick, like voodoo doctor or something. So who knows? We haven't hit pay dirt for sure with shadow people or hat man, but verdict is still out. But doesn't it make you wonder why something would show up and follow these people home versus everybody else who has gone to visit that old plantation that was haunted? It's just really bizarre. So there was something with this lady that attracted this thing to get attached. Oh, there's a new series out called Evil Things. Well, we gotta set our DVRs for that one. Okay, a haunting's back. Here we go. She's pinned.
One night, Joyce Stinson is awakened by a terrifying figure.
It had this paralyzing pressure over me. There was nothing that I could do or say to make it go away. I was able to reach over and wake my husband up. He could see me struggling against something, but he could not see the face that I saw.
Jesus'
He
name
started
broke
praying,
it.
and when he prayed, it immediately left.
Mary, what just happened?
Oh, cool.
Are you okay?
There was a man, and he was holding me down. I couldn't breathe.
That man?
Yes, from the photo, from the plantation.
From the photo.
Face looked like an older man. Had a strong jawline, strong nose, beady eyes, beard. Just looked evil.
Huh.
The face from the plantation pictures was the face that was in the room with me.
I think there's a spirit in our house.
A spirit?
You don't believe me?
No, it's not that.
Wild.
Listen, we'll call the church. They'll help us.
I felt immensely guilty because I thought I had brought this into our home. It was my fault.
I'll pause it there and say, I have heard of people obsessing over a painting or image or a photo and having whatever it was that was actually in that photo or painting start affecting their lives, and even to the point of seeing the person from a photo coming through. It's disturbing. It's weird. And she seemed pretty obsessed, or she kept zooming in on that picture. And it was a mirror way in the far corner of this picture. And there was like this reflection that kind of made a face. And she obsessed over it. And then it came through. And true. It's weird. Here we go.
When my husband realized something was really happening, we reached out to several denominational groups throughout the community and around neighboring communities. And it just seemed like no one could help us. I didn't know who else to turn to.
Hold on. Did you hear that? Her and her husband reached out to several denominational church groups to help them out, and no one seemed to be able to do that. Huh? So you didn't belong to one, so you just reached out to, okay. I hear this a lot, and, you know, especially like when it comes to the Catholic Church, and she said several denominational churches, and they all said no. So where are these people supposed to go? Oh, I almost lost my popcorn. Whew, problem averted. So where are these people supposed to go? Where are they supposed to go? And they turn to people like myself, and, you know, all we can do is do our best to try to just be honest and not seem like a guru and a know-it-all, but try to lend some hopeful information and teach them how to get rid of these things on their own. Okay, let's continue.
We eventually reached out to our local pastor of our church. They wouldn't come to our home. And it made me feel, it hurt, because I felt like either they didn't believe us, either they were scared. I just didn't know what to think.
No.
They seemed to believe me when I told them about it, but they were unsure how to handle it.
How
The
did they
fact
not
that
know?
religious leaders were afraid to come out to my home, and they were unsure of what to do themselves, it made me even more terrified.
I bet. They wouldn't come out. That's crazy.
As the family continues to live in fear, Joy's husband has to leave town again for work.
Oh, heck no. I'd be
After
on the
we
road.
realized what was happening was real, we moved our kids into the living room and started sleeping in their own mattresses because I wanted everybody together. I thought I could protect them better that way. No one knew what to do, and we were just alone fighting, my kids and I.
They're all in the
On the brink
living
of
room.
Emotional collapse. Joy takes a leave of absence.
It was physically and emotionally and spiritually draining, and I could no longer work safely as a nurse.
She couldn't work. Wow. How do you not be able to work? These things destroy lives. Again, we're watching A Haunting, Season 9, Faces of Evil.
What's going on?
Can't show the show, sorry. YouTube will kill us. Or just yank me down. Her daughter just got scratched with a pitchfork symbol.
Initially, I thought it was just a scratch. I didn't know what it was. Then I got to looking closer, and I realized it was a symbol. It was an upside-down cross with a pitchfork on top of it.
Wow, they took a picture.
Seeing this mark on my child and knowing it was evil and of evil intention, it terrified me.
Sick. These things make me so mad.
The evil was just getting stronger and stronger.
You're not welcome here!
Mm.
Hello?
She was screaming at it. And now it's pushed her down to the ground. And it's dragging her across the room and choking her.
He came behind me and pushed me out on the floor and held me down.
Gotta throw Jesus at it. I'd say it's time to go.
My thoughts were, if it could hold me down, I didn't know what it could do to my kids.
Chelsea Clinton was wearing an upside down cross. That is sick. Oh my God. People don't know what they're messing with, or do they? They're all running into the van and they're taking off right now. Craziness. She's tearing down the street in the middle of the night with cornfields all around her and the kids crying.
Where are we even going? No one's scared. It's okay. We're gonna go to a hotel. We'll be safe.
Oh. Okay.
Donald's?
Okay, that gave me chills. While they're driving, Mom's in the van. She looks in the rearview mirror, and guess what? Back seat is a hooded figure with glowing eyes. They showed a hooded figure anyways. So it was along for the ride too. That's the difference with shadowy entities. Doesn't matter where you go or what you do. They can come with you. So what? We're going for McDonald's? Yeehaw! I'm coming with. Yeah, so it doesn't matter to get out of a situation. I mean, to sit in your car. You know how many times I've heard that? That happened to my sister too, where Hatman was in the back seat. Ridiculous. Yeah, it is kind of funny that hops along with you. So let's see here. All right, I'm fast forwarding because it was a commercial. Fast forward. Come on now. This popcorn's delicious. Chicago mix. Cheesy and caramel. There it is. Okay, hold on. She thought she's made a clean getaway, but no, he's in the back seat.
Download for free now.
All right, Where are we going?
Joy Stinson and her family are being hunted down by some kind of evil spirit.
Where are we even going? I'm scared. It's okay. We're gonna go to a hotel. We'll be safe.
Yeah, hooded figure.
I saw his face in my rearview mirror. The man was in the car with us.
Or is that his hair? It showed an African, I think. Looked like a hood the way his hair was.
You okay?
His eyes are kind of yellow.
Are you okay? Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Joy is terrified. She realizes the entity isn't confined to their home.
There's no escaping this thing. It was going to go with us wherever we went.
Yep.
Defeated, Joy and the girls have no choice but to return home.
Jeez.
It was an isolating, terrifying feeling. There was nowhere we could go. I felt like a prisoner in my own home, a prisoner in life.
They're sleeping with crucifixes.
Events have taken a serious toll on Joy.
Exactly. Holy
You know,
water.
I think that I saw a light at the end of the tunnel, then I'd be pushed back into the darkness.
They're all holding onto a crucifix as they're sleeping.
I felt totally helpless. I felt like I wasn't protecting myself and I wasn't protecting my kids at all.
Laying in the living room. And got crosses and Bibles.
Desperate for help, Joy asks a local minister to come to her home.
My name is Reverend Celeria Jones. I'm the pastor of Gaines AME Church in Franklinton, Louisiana.
She wasn't
I've
scared.
been in ministry for 13 years.
She wasn't scared to come out.
Reverend Celeria has the gift of discernment, the spiritual ability to sense both good and evil.
When I arrived at Joy's, you could feel the evilness. You could just feel it. There was a heaviness. She was very fragile, very weak. It was just mind-boggling to see her in the shape that she was in. A lot of people wouldn't just come forth and help her. But this was a call that was led by God, and I knew that He was going to equip me with what I need to get whatever He needed done with Joy.
Ooh!
This is the living room.
Scary.
Joy, there's something strong here.
Oh, it's strong.
Something evil.
And it's evil.
You could just sense that she was under attack.
I went to this haunted plantation a few months ago. Do you think that it followed me from there?
I don't know what it is, but I know the only way to get rid of it is through God.
My initial reaction when she told me that that was the only way we could defeat this thing was through God
Of course.
was half-hearted belief.
Oh!
But the more she encouraged me, sort of,
Ding, ding, ding. She said half-hearted belief that only God could get rid of it. What? No wonder she had this thing. And no wonder it attached to her. It's like, wow. I believe they're down south, and here's a southern woman that doesn't seem to really believe in God. That thing ate her up like a giant juicy watermelon.
to realize that we could defeat this thing, or God could defeat this thing.
Pray with me.
I had no idea how I got there, but we knew then that something had to take place, that she had to be set free, that that house needed redemption.
Redemption,
Father God, we
for
invite
sure.
you to this home. We ask that you protect Joy and her family. Remove any evil that exists here. In your name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
That ain't gonna work. Okay, now she's going around blessing it. They just did a little prayer in the middle of the living room. Now she's going around. I don't
After we
think that's
blessed the
gonna
house and
work
prayed
fully
over it,
either.
I really felt a sense of relief this time.
Yeah.
Over the next few months, Joy
No.
continues to pray on a daily basis, hoping she has chased away the entity
I
for
don't
good.
think that'll work, and I'll tell you why at the end of this.
It's my turn. And what kind of car does she have? What do you think?
Yeah.
One night, we were all home, my husband and my kids.
Show's not over yet, folks.
Clear your stuff, please. Set the table for me. I don't want to.
Uh-oh.
My oldest daughter started getting agitated, really angry, for no reason.
Clear your stuff. It's time for dinner. I said I don't want to.
I think she's the one that got scratched. Yeah, she was. Get that paddle out.
Hey, sweetie, did Mom ask you
Ooh, she shoved her dad to the floor.
My husband tried to calm her down with me, and she got physically violent.
Girl, upstairs now.
That was
Ooh.
a terrifying moment, realizing that it was still there and it was seducing my child now.
Woo! She's throwing things. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I can't even tell you the kind of chills that moved up like against gravity on me, like my elbows even. The little girl, she looks like she's maybe 10, threw her dad to the floor and she said, "You fools, I will never leave. This is my house. This is my earth now." Earth? Really? And that was an actual recording. That was an actual recording. I don't know what Mom was doing with a recorder, but sometimes that's not good either. Keeping track, paying attention so much. Now she just threw the... I'm rewinding a little bit here because this is really messed up. This thing possessed the daughter. You know,
Still there.
this is the one that got the scratch on her. And it seems like after something has made its mark, it's like it makes a little scratch to get into you and for possession, unfortunately. I'm replaying this little part because the dad's like blown away that his little girl threw him to the floor. Oh, it's disturbing.
Was seducing my child now.
You fools. Actual recording. This is my earth. You'll never deliver me? Wow. Yeah, I would have to go too. I saw your comment. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know how many emails I get of people getting this garbage? It's so disturbing. I have thousands of emails. It is horrible out there. It's absolutely horrible. I'm sick of it. Not sick of helping people. I'm sick of people being victimized by these evil pieces of crap. It's time for this crap to end. It's a little girl. It's a little girl. I keep telling people there are no rules anymore. These things are breaking rules to access people, to access children. 3-year-olds. I've had people who were 3 years old become victims of this evil crap. All right, it's back on.
Joyce Stinson fears an evil entity has taken possession of her daughter.
This is my house! This is my house! You'll never deliver me!
Wow.
When I saw her strength that a child could flip over something, it just blew my mind.
Dear Lord, please protect our daughter. Please watch over her. Please let her out. Please, Jesus. Are you okay?
She passed out over the prayers and don't remember
We
nothing.
started praying and she started just calming down.
God.
She was quiet, her demeanor was back to normal, and I could see it was my daughter again. And she had no clue what she had just done or what had just happened. She had no clue. I realized at that point that this spirit had been inside controlling her body.
That's sick. She didn't remember any of it, guys. What do you say or do to that?
Desperate, the couple decides to try a new approach. With the entity growing more powerful and her husband out of town for work, Joy calls in paranormal experts to review the evidence and investigate the house.
My name is Jeremy Leonard, and I was part of a local paranormal group here in Louisiana. And we received a call from Joy. Joy showed me all this evidence that she had collected. She had photographs, she had audio, which absolutely just stunned me.
Oh, see that? She was documenting this stuff. She was obsessive with that picture of what she thought was a face over at that haunted plantation. And she just started like researching it all up in her house. That can attract some unwanted attention, whether if it came from that plantation or not. Wow.
Joy.
It's real, right? I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy. Something is happening.
They didn't show her
We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
setting up all those cameras.
There was actually something there.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. Why don't you show me where this first happened?
It was in here. Okay.
These shows give me
While his
chills.
partner remains with Joy, Jeremy investigates the home using a K2 meter, a device that detects paranormal activity with spikes in electromagnetic energy.
As I walk into the bathroom, I get about 3 steps into the doorway, and my K2 meter goes all the way to red.
I can't be
And
sleepy.
it just holds there for like 4 or 5 seconds.
I gotta
and then
show.
all of a sudden it goes back to 0.
Somebody dropped a bomb in the bathroom. That's what it was. Who knows? As he's getting closer to the toilet, it goes really high.
There's a figure standing in the doorway. It was as solid as another human being.
Oh, that's scary, Dream Hunter. You've had your TV go on and off? Okay. I gotta pause it there. Okay, this is interesting. So he has the lights off in a certain part of the bathroom, and there's a solid dark figure there. And when he turns it back on, turns the lights on, it goes away. Turns it back off, it's back there. Just very solid. Now, okay, this whole time they've been showing like a shadowy figure, and they're showing it in the shape of like a bushman from Africa or something. But I don't know. I think they're just assuming because she saw a face once that it's the same one all the time. You know, I just find that when there's an infestation, when there's a ghost of any kind, there's always a shadow person hanging around. So let's keep on going here.
We were here. All I did was ask her to set the table, and she just flew.
What's wrong? I just saw this man. He had these strong eyes and a beard.
I explained to my partner what I had just seen. And as I'm telling him this, I can see the color of his face just change to all white. And his jaw kind of drops, and he's like, dude, she just got done describing this thing to me.
That's exactly what Joy's been saying.
Don't.
In this house isn't a human spirit. I believe this entity
See?
is demonic.
See that? Why do they keep showing an African? I just knew that. Oh, come on. Yes, it's voodoo for sure. Dream Hunter, it's voodoo, but it's the shadowy presence, the way that it's sat in the back seat. It's like what shadow people do too, though, and they're demonic. But they keep showing a man. It's like that's a man like that's got like a loincloth on, like from Africa or something.
Although Jeremy has no prior experience with demonic entities, he attempts to reassure Joy.
What do we do now?
Run!
I don't want you to panic.
Get the Scooby Gang.
I'm gonna find the right person to help you.
He looks scared crapless, like he should have used that toilet while I was in there.
I just knew in my heart that I had to help them, that there was no one else.
Over the next few weeks, Joy waits in desperation.
Bet she did.
So, have you guys worked together before?
Yes.
Finally, Jeremy returns with a local minister.
Oh, I got a radio show. I can't get sleepy now.
The pastor and I have been going over the case, and we really believe that this demonic entity is focused on Joy.
The entity was trying to oppress Joy. It wants to break her down physically, mentally, emotionally.
But why is it affecting our daughters then? It wants to break Joy down by hurting your children.
Well, that's always a warm and fuzzy feeling to hear.
Joy?
It's all my fault. I should have never gone to that plantation.
This didn't follow you from there. It's not earthly.
I didn't think so either.
I realized that it couldn't have possibly come from a plantation that hundreds of people visit every year.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that it had to come from somewhere else.
She could be.
That maybe she wasn't
be
telling
psychic.
me the whole truth.
Joy, has there been any extra activities that you've been involved with spiritually? Let's say
Ouija
perhaps
boards.
witchcraft?
Aha, here it comes. No, something she's
Never.
got something though.
Sure? Because we have to know if you have been involved with witchcraft.
Something. Ouija board.
He kept asking me, had I been involved in witchcraft, had I played with the spirit board, anything like that. And of course I hadn't.
Of course
Joy?
he hadn't.
I'm going to need for you to take your time. In fact, give me your hands.
Something's attracted this thing.
Close your eyes.
But like you said, if she's an open portal.
And he kept saying there's got to be something in your past. He's brought this on.
And think very hard
Yep.
about any type of situations you may have been involved with regarding spirits.
Ley lines. It could be, but it always seems like for this to go this deep, she did something.
Think hard.
She's attached to something. Oh.
A terrifying memory comes rushing back.
Oh, that's bad.
Please.
What the heck?
That's right.
Ooh, she did do something. See? She did do something. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like when something goes to this weird, like, gosh, this thing just came out of nowhere like that. There's something that a person had messed with. I mean, whether if it was witchcraft, a Ouija board, or whatever. I mean, it's just something. I've messed with Ouija boards as a teenager. And then, gosh, in college, too. So perhaps I invited some of this stuff to come my way as it did. I didn't know. I didn't know. So it happens to a lot of people. And apparently she did get involved in something heavily. But you're right, Dream Hunter, that some people, they're psychic. And things see that you see them, and they look back, and then they want to follow you. And then there's sometimes where they say, oh, I just keep yawning. Oh, I keep yawning. I got a radio show in 2 hours. I can't yawn. It just seems that some people, there's such a bright light, just much like a bug to a flame. They'll come because of that too. I'm skipping through the commercials. And then sometimes, yeah, you're just so freaking rotten, it came your way too. We're going to see what this lady was involved in. The show is almost done in 5 minutes.
Terror in the Woods.
Oh, that looks good. I want to watch Terror in the Woods too. Okay, here we go. Oh, haunting.
Joy Stinson has been struck with a terrifying memory.
What is it? What happened, Joy?
Yeah.
Honduras. It all happened in Honduras.
What happened in Honduras?
Voodoo.
What happened, Joy?
When I was 20, I took this medical missionary trip.
While I was on this mission trip, the translator kept asking me to go to the village with him and see other people live there, and I agreed to leave with him, not thinking anything was going to happen.
Surrounded by
This was a setup. They were waiting for me there.
voodoo people with torches.
They put ropes around my wrists and ankles and put me in an X on the floor.
What?
They all put their thumbs in blood and put their thumbprints on my forehead.
Oh my. How did she forget this happened? These guys they've got a pentagram on the floor. They put ropes around her wrists and ankles and spread her eagle. Exactly, right? And then they cut their thumbs and they put a print of their blood on her forehead. Come on now. Come on. You didn't know that you were being spiritually sacrificed? Wow. Yeah, you don't forget that.
I thought I was going to die. I really didn't know I was going to live or not. I thought they were going to kill me.
I'm surprised they didn't kill her.
Everyone was gone, and so I just walked back to the church.
Why didn't you tell me?
I tried to forget.
Wow. How weird.
She basically blocked it out from her conscious mind.
I believe they used you as a pawn in a demonic ritual.
When the man pressed his thumb on Joy's forehead, he transferred a demonic entity into her, and she became a vessel for this entity.
When you captured that entity on camera at the plantation, that was the demon.
But why now?
It's been with you since Honduras, but I believe with Joy's increased interest in the photo she got,
Yeah.
she allowed it to grow stronger and more aggressive.
Obsessing on it.
So what do we do now? Are the children gonna be okay?
Crazy.
We'll have to perform deliverance on you.
That's a movie.
And it will be at that point where your children and you will be set free.
Once the pastor explained what had happened, how this attachment had began, and I realized where it had come from originally, I felt more capable of battling this thing because now we had some ammunition to go with here.
Jeremy asks Joy to gather any
lady-
items she still has from Honduras.
This lady speaks like she has no emotion on her face at all. She's really different.
It's everything.
Are you sure?
Everything from Honduras, they're about to burn it in a bonfire. They all look like they need the toilet. Like they are just freaks.
As soon as I lit the match, I completely blacked out. I don't remember anything.
Whoa. She's starting to convulse out of nowhere as soon as they lit the fire.
Heavenly Father, send your angels to attack this unclean spirit. Drive them out of your child, Joy. Hold her head.
Oh, it makes my neck hurt just looking at it. They're pouring it down her throat, it looks like. A bonfire exorcism. Where's the marshmallows? Well, that was too easy. These things live in people without them knowing.
Is it over?
It's over.
When I finally got my senses, I felt like me again. Like I'd regained my life back.
After nearly 2 years of terror, Joy and her family
2 years.
Free.
You want to push you? Let me push you.
Oh, well, that just sucked. It totally didn't get the last, like, minute in there. Well, what can you do? At least we got to see that face of evil. You know, it's interesting how that was total artistic interpretation, because they were showing a Honduras man essentially as the shadow figure, but I don't think so. I think that was a shadow being that was essentially following her, and it looked, I don't know. I mean, it's just weird because whatever she was seeing, she would see intense eyes, and she would see a shadowy image. And but they were showing these Honduras men walking around with barely any clothes on. I just don't know. But it's just it's kind of a sketchy one. But again, it was demonic. What are shadow people? What is Hatman? Quite demonic. So I am of the thought that this was also related. I had promised myself I was going to do more of these, and I have been in the process of putting together a new book, so it's pulled me away, and now I'm hosting 3 radio shows, not 1, 3, and so I got sidetracked. I apologize. This always seems to happen, like right when I think I'll have more time to do more YouTube videos, and I get requests from people too, and it's like I get another project, and it's all been cool and fun, so I'm not going to complain. It's all been absolutely awesome. You know, tonight is Friday, and my show, The Outlander, airs at 8 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I've got about an hour and a half before I jump in to do that. In the meantime, I think I'm going to watch Rick and Morty or something. That is the funniest cartoon, I swear. Love my cartoons. I can't help myself. Yeah, I think I'll watch some Rick and Morty and see what life brings. Rick and Morty. So, all right. Thank you for tuning in. And Dream Hunter, thanks for sticking through it live. That was fun. So, go to HeidiHollis.com and you will see the 3 shows that I host. I do The Outlander, Fridays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And cool, Dream. And then I do the Kevin Cook Show. I co-host. That's every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then UFO Headline News every single day that plays at noon and 2 other different times a day. And you just go to InceptionRadioNetwork.com or HeidiHollis.com. And you could join me. Oh, go to TheOutlandersComic.com. I'm a cartoonist. I do a paranormal comic strip. And have millions of readers, millions of listeners to the radio show. So I want to thank you for your support. And we're gonna head off now and enjoy some cartoons. Good night.